Imagine a man who, armed with nothing but the power of his convictions, could shake the very foundations of an empire. A man who transformed the fabric of struggle, not with swords or guns, but with the unyielding strength of peace and resilience. This man was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, a figure not just of history, but of inspiration, a symbol of unwavering resolve in the face of towering challenges. Gandhi's life wasn't a straight path to glory. It was a journey marked by trials and tribulations, a testament to the power of persistence. From the humble beginnings in a small town in India to the courtrooms of South Africa and back to the streets of India, Gandhi's journey was a dance of defiance against injustice. His weapon? A revolutionary idea that one could stand firm, unshakable, yet utterly peaceful, against the mightiest of oppressors. As we dive into the life of this extraordinary individual, remember his story isn't just a tale of the past. It's a roadmap, a guide, for anyone who believes in the power of enduring spirit to overcome the greatest of odds. This is the story of Mahatma Gandhi, the man who moved a nation and changed the world, not by force, but by being an immovable force of peace and resilience.
I regard myself as a soldier, though a soldier of peace.
In the bustling coastal town of Porbandar, nestled along the Arabian Sea, a child was born on the 2nd of October, 1869. This child, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, entered the world in a modest home, far from the halls of power and prestige. His father, a town chief, and his deeply religious mother set the stage for a life interwoven with principles and faith. Young Mohandas, a shy and ordinary student, was like a rough diamond, unpolished, but with an inherent sparkle of potential. Imagine being married at 13. For Mohandas, this was reality, not an oddity, but a norm of his time. His bride, Kasturba, would become not just his partner in life, but a pillar in his journey. Their early marriage, filled with its own challenges, was a crucible that began shaping the future Mahatma. It was an early lesson in commitment, understanding, and resilience, qualities that would later define him. A leap into the unknown, Gandhi's journey to London in 1888 to study law was a pivotal chapter in his life. Picture a young Indian man, steeped in his traditional ways, stepping into the heart of the British Empire. It was in the vibrant streets of London that Gandhi's eyes were opened to a world of new ideas and philosophies. He adopted vegetarianism, delved into different religions, and absorbed the ideas of civil disobedience and nonviolent protest. These years were less about mastering law and more about discovering a broader horizon of human struggle and solidarity. Gandhi's return to India in 1891 marked the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. His struggle to establish a law practice mirrored the greater struggles he would soon face. Little did anyone know, this seemingly unremarkable lawyer was soon to become the architect of a movement that would change the course of history. It was a time of internal growth, of nurturing the seeds of resilience, empathy, and determination, qualities that would soon inspire a nation and the world. In 1893, a young, unassuming lawyer named Mohandas Gandhi embarked on a journey that would forever change his life and the lives of many others. Arriving in South Africa, a land unknown to him, Gandhi was poised to confront a reality that would ignite his legendary journey of resistance. Little did he know this foreign soil was to be the testing ground for his revolutionary ideals. Gandhi's transformation began with an incident that shook his core. Aboard a train in Pietermaritzburg, he was thrown off for refusing to move from a first-class carriage, reserved for white passengers. This jarring experience of blatant racial discrimination awakened a fierce determination within him. It was not just an assault on his dignity, but a call to action against the deep-seated injustice facing the Indian community in South Africa. In South Africa, Gandhi's legal acumen turned into a tool for social change. Witnessing firsthand the oppressive laws against Indians, he orchestrated a new form of protest, Satyagraha, or truth force. It was a groundbreaking method of nonviolent resistance, advocating for justice not through aggression, but through steadfast, peaceful defiance. Satyagraha became more than a strategy. It was a philosophy, a way of life, inspiring not just immediate change, but a global movement. Gandhi's 21 years in South Africa were transformative. His actions laid the groundwork for future civil rights movements worldwide. He organized strikes, led peaceful marches, and endured imprisonment, all while advocating for unity and nonviolence. The resilience and empathy he developed here would later become the bedrock of India's fight for independence. Gandhi left South Africa not just as a lawyer, but as a visionary leader, ready to challenge an empire and inspire a nation towards freedom. In 1915, a ship docked at the shores of Bombay, bringing back a man destined to alter the course of a nation. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, after 21 years in South Africa, returned to India. He had left as a lawyer. He returned as a herald of change. His mission? To free his motherland from the shackles of colonial rule. But first, he listened, traveled across India, understanding the heartbeat of a country yearning for freedom. By 1920, the stage was set for Gandhi to amplify India's quest for independence. He launched the non-cooperation movement, a massive campaign urging Indians to withdraw from British-run institutions, refuse to pay taxes, and boycott British goods. This movement was not just a political strategy, it was a moral stand, a peaceful revolt that shook the foundations of the British Empire, showing the world the power of collective nonviolent resistance. The year 1930 witnessed a march that echoed around the world. In defiance of the unjust salt tax, Gandhi embarked on a 240-mile journey to the sea. With each step of the Salt March, thousands joined him, turning a simple act of making salt into a bold statement against tyranny. This march wasn't just a protest, it was a symbol of defiance, an embodiment of the spirit of a nation ready to stand up for its rights. As the clouds of World War II darkened the globe, Gandhi saw an opportunity. In 1942, he launched the Quit India movement, a call for immediate British withdrawal. The message was clear: leave India to the Indians. Gandhi's call resonated across villages and cities, igniting a nationwide movement. Arrests and crackdowns followed, but the British grip was loosening. India's resolve had been steeled. Freedom was on the horizon. Finally, on the 15th of August 1947, India awoke to a new dawn: independence. The British Empire, on which the sun never set, had been challenged and overcome by a man who wielded no weapon but truth and nonviolence. Gandhi's dream was realized, but the joy was tempered by the partition of India. Yet his legacy was sealed, a legacy of peace, resilience, and the undying belief in the power of nonviolent resistance. Central to Gandhi's philosophy was Satyagraha, the force of truth. It was a method of nonviolent resistance where the Satyagrahi, the practitioner, would confront injustice with unwavering truth and love, refusing to submit to anything but the highest moral standards. Satyagraha was more than protest. It was a moral quest, a pursuit of truth that sought to change the hearts of the oppressors, not merely to defeat them. Gandhi believed that this pursuit of truth was powerful enough to transform society and politics. Gandhi's teachings extended beyond political struggles, embracing a lifestyle of simplicity and self-sufficiency. He advocated for Swaraj, or self-rule, not just in the political sense, but also in personal life. This meant relying on oneself and one's community rather than oppressive systems. Gandhi himself lived this philosophy, spinning his own cloth and embracing a simple lifestyle. His approach was a statement against the materialism and injustice of the times, a call to return to a life of moral clarity and environmental harmony. As India stepped into the light of independence, Gandhi's own journey was drawing to a close. In a tragic twist of fate, the man who spent his life preaching nonviolence fell victim to an act of violence. On January 30, 1948, Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated by Nathuram Godse, a Hindu nationalist who opposed Gandhi's inclusive approach towards other religious communities, especially Muslims. The nation plunged into mourning. The light of their guiding star was extinguished. Gandhi's last words were reported to be, "Hey Ram," an invocation of the divine, a testament to his lifelong faith in spirituality. Gandhi's assassination sent shockwaves around the world, but his legacy was immortalized, transcending time and borders. Known as the father of the nation in India, his philosophy of nonviolence and peaceful resistance inspired global icons like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela. Schools, streets, and public squares across the world bear his name, serving as constant reminders of his teachings. The United Nations even declared his birthday, October 2nd, as the International Day of Nonviolence, a global recognition of his contributions to the ethos of peace and harmony. In honoring the life of Mahatma Gandhi, we echo his powerful words. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Let this guiding principle inspire us all. As we draw this epic journey to a close, we reflect on the life of Mahatma Gandhi. We are reminded of a man whose resilience reshaped a nation and inspired the world. Faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges, Gandhi stood unflinching, a solitary figure against the vast might of an empire. His resilience was not born of physical strength or armed might, but of an unshakable belief in truth and justice. Gandhi's journey teaches us that the greatest strength lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Now, it falls upon us to carry forward the torch of Gandhi's ideals. In a world where division and conflict still exist, his teachings of nonviolence and understanding are more relevant than ever. We are called not just to admire his resilience, but to embody it in our lives, to stand firm in our convictions with compassion and love. Let us honor Gandhi's legacy by being the change we wish to see in the world, by building bridges of understanding, and by lighting the path of peace for generations to come. If this video resonated with you or sparked some thoughts, we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below to join the conversation. Sharing is caring, so if you think someone else could benefit from this content, please share the video. And don't forget, if you want to stay updated with our latest content and be part of our growing community, hit that subscribe button. Together, we can spread knowledge and inspire change. Let's connect, share, and grow. As we close the chapter on Mahatma Gandhi's inspiring journey, we prepare to dive into another powerful story of resilience and revolution. Next time, we will explore the life of Bob Marley, a man whose music transcended boundaries and whose spirit fought against oppression. Bob Marley wasn't just a musician. He was a symbol of resistance, a voice for the voiceless, echoing across the world. From the streets of Jamaica to the global stage, his melodies carried messages of hope, love, and the enduring fight for freedom. Marley's life, much like Gandhi's, was a testament to the power of standing tall in the face of adversity. So, stay tuned as we delve into the world of this iconic legend, uncovering how his music became a rallying cry for generations and how his legacy continues to inspire and unite. Thank you for being with us today. Stay curious, stay inspired. Until next time.